Yo, what's up everyone? Hello. Welcome back to the day 29, man. Day 29. We're almost there. We're almost through the 30 days and it is a very special day. Maybe the biggest day of the whole marathon I've done here in December because we are playing the $1,000 Thursday Thriller. Last year, and by last year I mean last week, we got 36th place. Today, I think we can improve on it, man. I think we can do it. First place around 78K. That's what it was last week, so we're going to see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm ready for a full day of poker. I don't know about you guys. Let's fire up. Let's get it going. $215 buy-in. It's hype, chat. We made some deep runs in this as well. We have a 10th place and a 17th place in this tournament. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My skin is crawling with frustration that we have not made the final table of the 215 or the 109. Today's the day, man. Today's the day. We make it happen. All right, so this ace-queen, we erase, and then hit the hole is going to re-raise us here. We'll call. Ace-queen suited. Wow, very interesting. We have a gutter and a backdoor flush draw and ace-high. Hit the hole is going to bid 1,085. And the thing is, this hits our range much stronger than hit the holes. But they're still betting a K on this flop. I don't know what to do, man. It's really close to a check raise, I think, because we have 4 outs with the jack, and then we have the backdoor clubs, then we have the 2 overs, and we can sometimes get them to bet fold in this situation. But we're probably just going to fold, which I don't know if that's right. That's definitely one I'm going to want to think about and check out later. Ooh, in the 215 bounty, we flop 2 pair here. I think check raise is pretty good. They're our bottom 2. I'm assuming someone's going to bet on this board texture a lot. All right, we do see a bet and a call, and I think just shove is best. We have 2,300 and there's 1,000 in the pot. So we're shoving for, 2 times the pot or whatever. Uh-oh. King, queen against 6-5. 6-5 limp called. That's rough. That's rough. Oh, wow. Dodge. Oh, the double dodge. The double dodge. We're up to 7,600 in the 215 bounty. We're back. We don't get that bounty. We didn't have them covered, so we don't get any money there. But we do have a stack once again. Over here with the Jack-9, we defend in the big blind. I'm glad I did. Glad I called. Bet, we'll call. That's a really good card for my range. I mean, that's not usually a bad thing, but it's a bad thing when we have the nuts, because they're going to not bluff as much. Bet the river. All right, we get a call. Cool. Miracle Q, friend of the channel, moving in. What's up, dude? Queens. We really did not get very much money there. And limp for 100. We're going to raise this to 450. Our opponent here is limping a ton. And we're going to bet on this king 6-3. Pretty good board for us. Snap call from UR Silver, who's playing a ton of hands. Call on both spots. We see a 4 on the turn. I'm still going to bet here. Still going to bet. Snap call. And they both call. And I'm going to shove river, which is a thin bet. But we're going to lose ace-king instead of 6s. And that's about it. Queens here in the big 44. Nice hand. Ziblan. I re-raise. What do you think about that, Ziblan? I re-raise. You shove, hey? I call. What do you have? Ace-king? Okay. May the best man win. I'm just kidding, Ziblan. I'm sure you're a great person. I had to win, though, because streams, right? We're up to 19-3, 47 to 371. CZS was going to raise under the gun to 625 here. There's so many reshove stacks. Our hands plays pretty well in that we can call, and then if we see a reshove after a squeeze all in from a short stack, we can play. And we wouldn't mind the big blind coming along as well. All right, that's a very good flop. Check Swiss. Should we bet? I like betting. We can get value from all the flush draws and king, queen, and queen, jack, by the way. So we're going to bet. Snap call from UR Silver, who every once in a while is going to have kings and aces, but not too often. 5 of clubs on the turn. We'll check. We reshove 8s against ace-queen, and jacks wake up behind Pikachu. Going to get it there. They bet 3,000. I think we fold now. We lose to every 6. I assume that they're going to be checking king, queen, and queen, jack, and they just don't have very many floats 4-ways. So they just don't really have any bluffs, and they're going to check back king, queen, queen, jack a lot. So I fold. King deuce here. I'm going to play, and yeah, I'm going to go for a raise. It's close between raise and just limp, I think, but I'm going to raise. And we flop at the top pair. Gonna bet about half pot. We get raised. What? What's raising exactly? I mean, more draws than value hands. They have king 6 and queen 6, and then they have a few like king X hands that beats us. And 4 of hearts in the turn, and now we have just a stupid situation. God, it sucks, man. Oh, it sucks on this 4 of hearts turn. Because that's the most obvious draw, heart draws. They are going to 3-bet a decent amount of kings pre-flop. We do beat hands like Jack 10, Jack 9, 10, 9 type hands. But I think we lose to too much. Like, we have 0 equity when we're behind almost, you know? They can have king 6 and queen 6, but... this is a very frustrating situation to be in. We'll fold. Not a knockout stack, but it is a stack where there's things. Alright, with 15, would I shove here or open? I know for sure I would think with the stack size as to whether I want to raise or shove. I think and open. Because there's a decision between do I move all in or do I just raise? And can I raise sort of semi-light with any hands in this situation? So we raise, folds around to 8 Shen. Going to 3-bet to 2,000. And we're going to 4-bet. All in. Oh! Hey! Alright. Good. That's great news. Alright, we have 12K. Aces against kings. We get very lucky, though. Very lucky. Open up the Jack 8. Get a call on the big blind. We see an ace 9-8 board. I think it's fine to have some checkbacks on this board texture. And I am going to include Jack 8 in that. And I'm pretty happy that it worked out this way. Because now I have 3 of a kind. And that's pretty solid. A check. And we're going to bet on the turn. And do I smell is thinking. And we get raised to 35-11. We will call. We do lose to 8-9. And ace 8. And king 8 and queen 8. Not enough hands, though. And there's a reasonable amount of draws as well. So we call. And then call a river shove. There's just not enough. King 8, queen 8, 8-9. And ace 8. But we have one of the 8s. So, I mean, if you look at the combos of those things, there's just not many. And we're going to shove. Take it down. Open up the ace 9 suited. Down to 204. We're 43 away from the money. $77 min guess. 6K for the win. Alright, Yadigo is going to call. We're going to bet a third. Look at this $200 bounty on 2 big blinds. Ooh! I raise. Come on! Yes! Now no one shove. Don't shove this, man. Don't ruin this. What happened to your breakfast of champions? Dude, I haven't... I'm a little worried to order it, actually. Not going to lie. There we go. Nice. Flush is good. 23K. A little worried to order it because I think there's just going to be tons of ice on the stairs and they might trip and die. I think I'm going to call this squeeze. They have a $250 bounty, clearly hunting. And we can flop reasonable things and we're getting 2-1. So we'll just call and try and flop, you know, a pair, flush draw or something. We don't though. So we will check fold. Oh my goodness, 2 pairs. Ace Jack in the 215, we're all in. Benny Boogren can call quite wide given the bounty. They fold. That's unfortunate news. We bet the river? Yes. Fold to a shove? Probably. Okay, take that down. All right, Hyper starting up. Miracle Q, friend of the stream. A couple seniors on our left. Oh, 2 friends and 3 What is this garbage table? Still no bounties here. This is really sad. No bounties yet. Really sad. I see a limp from Snowman Tony, friend of the stream. We are going to raise it in position here. 100 big blinds deep. The hand that flops pretty well. Kapow. Not a kapow, actually. I shouldn't overuse that. But we flop trips. We flop trips, which is really good. Let's go here. Raise, get a call from Gold Bracelet. We are on the stone bubble here. The stone bubble. And Vienna Fish is going to squeeze. Get a call. I still think I shove with Ace King suited. Because I feel like I'm doing really well against this range. And this range is really loose passive as well. So we're going to shove. Do have everyone covered, so we're not going to bubble the tournament, even if we lose this hand. Fold from Vienna Fish and Sansel will call, and we have a flip for 65,000. This is a huge flip. We win. Excellent news. There we go, 77K. Boom. Red felt hype. Add it to the total. Add it to the total. Cash number 136. Ace King suited is also the one, though. I like this hand very much. I love it with my whole heart. Lip lip, we raise to 240. Get called in both spots. We're going to bet 390. And we're going to call this shove, by the way, with eights in the big 44 against ace queen. Flipperino. Hold. Yes. Yes, we do. Up to 93,000. And we take it down with the ace king, which is sweet. We have ace king again. 5 sixes. Sixes are going to double. We're 4 of 140 in the big 44. Could be our one. J to the me, to the stay, to the polls. Good luck today, sir. Thank you, Markakis. Thanks, man. Limping a raise to 360. They're playing pretty frisky here. A 3-bet. The Herbalife dropping 20 bits as well. All right, man. Whatever. Whatever you say. We'll flip if we must, because we're going to win the flip and take it down and shove on the button. This opponent basically doesn't exist, so it's like we're shoving through one person. Basically, they don't exist here. Called by both, though. Unfortunately, King Jack is going to scoop some muns off us here. Still at 77,000, though. Ace Deuce is going to be a shove here for 5 big blinds, you guys. 5 beebs, we're all in there. And hoping for the best. I think it's actually somewhat close with Ace Deuce and 5 bigs here, but... Oh, nice. Folds around to Chuck. Now, we can definitely get it in ahead here, you know. They should be hunting pretty wide. So... I expect to have the best hand a lot here. Yep, we do. 58%, 78%, 100% on the turn. Let's go. Up to 12-5. Still no knockouts, but we are live in the tournaments. Oh, my goodness. We're not in last anymore. Going to fold the 4-7. 32 of 209 here. It's 2,300 for the win. We took this tournament down earlier this week. Open, get a call. Jack 7-5. Pretty reasonable board. Let's bet a third. They call 6 on the turn. Okay, we lose to a couple more 2 pairs. There's better cards than that 6 for sure, but I still think our hand is a bet on the turn. Still think there's too many worse hands that we can get to pay us off, and if they check raise, it's pretty rough. Pretty rough spot for us with the queens if they decide to check raise. They call. 5 is actually a pretty good card. They're not going to have too many 5s that decide to call the turn. We now beat 2 pairs. Like 6-7 and Jack 7 and Jack 6. So the question is, what do we bet on the river? I think this is good. Can we fold to a raise? Don't know. Don't know. It doesn't come in, though. Back down to the hyper. Well, the 9-10, King of Hearts, 8 of Spades. We're going to fold up here. All right, Queen, Queen with 42 big blinds. All in, King 10, Ace 3. And we are down to 2 away from the money now. 2 away from the muns. In front of the stream, it gets the bounty. Oh, God. This is too strong of a hand to fold, though. 6.4, so we're all in. A little bit too big of an edge here. So we have a double sweat. 3-betting the queens, all in with the 8s. Sorry, I got odds. It's going to reshove. Our queens 3-bet gets through. We're against King 3 for 20K. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Let's go. We're up to 20,000. We've survived. No knockouts, but we've survived. We're 45th place. Let's go. Queens 3-bet gets through. We're going to fold. Red felt hype added to the total. In the money of the 215 booty. Not in the package today again. But still a lot of money up top. All right. Let's see if we can get some chips going. See if we can get it going. $71 is the min cash. Call by 9s. All right. That's a queen. Can we hold? 2 queens. Good enough. One was fine. 14-6. We're doing just okay. And the king 7 suited. I'm going to shove again here. Why? We're only shoving through one person. So yes, we are 10 away from the money. Basically, this opponent's all in. So we're shoving through like one person that has a bigger stack and then sort of a half stack here against A7. No. Oh! Hold. No diamond. No diamond. Oh, it's a diamond. Oh, no. It was worth flipping against this any 2 cards, though. I mean, we'd have a slight advantage usually. We didn't end up having one there. All right, new table in the 215. Down to 45 there. 7s here. We're going to shove. 3 people that can bust us. Take it down. The king queen, I decided to limp 4 ways, or just check in the big blind. I'm going to check to mark as well. We're not protecting from too many things here. Zugzwang. That's 2,800. We'll call. Graduate. Very good player. And call. My God. Not good turns, man. Not good turns. Checks through. We have a 6 on the river. Can we value bet? No. Zugzwang is not checking a 9 on the turn, are they? That'd be insane. All right, take it down. Did we make it? Yes. In the money. Red Federal Hype was added to the overlay. We got sub-hype as well. We see a shove here for 8 big blinds. Very easy call with the king-queen. Can we win against ace-jack? There's better hands to see. We're doing well so far. We're doing well so far. Let's go. 22K. Are we going to win the hyper? We might. We might win the hyper, man. And the 9s. Wow. Our opponent's very aggressive. I think it's going to be a shove here with 9s for 17 big blinds. They're playing 30% of hands. It's a shove, but it's like a okay. We've got to fade 30 combinations of overpairs here. 30 combos is a reasonable amount. And then, of course, we have to fade these people waking up the 30 combinations of overpairs behind, which is also a significant fade. But they fold. Okay, nice. Oh, my God, queens. Queens against Mings. Oh, here we go. Against ace-jack, hold for 50K. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, let's go. 50,000. We're doing it, chat. 10 and 32 in the hyper. Open snap shove. We fold the 5s. Damn it. Oh, actually, they can raise fold here. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to reshove 4s. They have a stack where they're going to raise fold. There we go. Never mind. I didn't mean damn it, dude. It's fine. Call up in the 215 bounty builder with ace-jack. Oh, my God, a shove. We're all in. For a $200 bounty, chat. Hold against the queen 10. Hold it. Let's go. $100 bounty. We got him. We got him, you guys. $100 bounty. We're all in with the ace queen in the hyper. We're up to 70K in the 215. But this is a big spot. $124 locked up. We get a call from the short stack. A call from the big stack. No. We need a queen. We need another queen. We're going to bust the tournament, you guys. $124 in the hyper turbo. GG. Okay, Miracle Q is going to raise, and we have the 7-9 suited. Calling in position, especially with how big that bounty is, it's huge. That's a big flop. That's a big flop, especially with Sash of Poker in there. Bet of 6,000. The plan is to shove now. 21K in the middle. Miracle Q has 20 big blinds behind. We're happy to flip. And we see a fold. 27K coming away. Up to 84. Let's go. Interesting. I think it's an open. 8-handed. One person covers. Mockerel. We can comfortably fold to reshoves from any of these. And against internet, we're happy to get it in if they would like to. Open the king jack. Get 3-bet from Steady. Can put us in the cage here. They're 3-betting with these stacks behind though. I'm going to call. 3-1 with a hand that flops relatively well. All right. Get called in the big blinds from Sorry I Got Odds. Relevant. Let's go to the king jack though, because this is going to be an all-in situation for us. They are going to have aces, kings, queens, and ace jack, which is a reasonable amount of combos. At the same time, they're definitely going to have enough hands that miss here. Plus, we have equity when we're behind. So I think check shoving to protect our equity is better. So let's do that. And called by Jack 10. Diamond. That is unfortunate, dude. Flopping 2-pair. I didn't put that in their range. It's a hand that makes sense to 3-bet. They don't really want to call, but we're going to be out for 105. Unless there was a pay jump there. I'll double check in a second. They lead and then they bet turn on this jack will fold. We bust for 105.28. Yes, 105.28. All right, Firefaw is going to raise under the gun, and I was intending to call. Now there's a bounty, and Miracle Q is hunting as well with a huge stack. Oh my god, man. That's big. That's a 14 big blind shove, which is going to be like a ton of hands. Oh my god, this is close. This is close. Because basically this is the main consideration. How are we doing against this range? And I think we have a slight equity disadvantage. Oh, it's close, man. I think we have to reshove here to hunt. It's so close. I'm all in. Ace Queen. All right. Diamond! Ah. All right, we don't win the side pot. We're still alive with 36K, but... Chuck scooping it, and Firefaw with the $400 bounty is very short. We have A7 suited. Oh my god. Okay. If Sorry God odds opens here, they're going to be opening very wide because of the short stack and the small. So I'm still going to shove here if they min raise because I think our hand is much ahead of their range. We're down to 27. 315 plus our $100 bounty is 415. But first we're reshoving. Sorry God odds has been hunting hard, and they're going to open a really wide range of hands with Firefaw having 2.8 big blinds here. Call by Jack 8. Can we hold? Can we hold, you guys? Hold it! Let's go! Double up. 65K. Bounty's still short. King 3 suited, though. I mean, I would love to fight Firefaw here, but what are the chances we're going to be able to see the flop? Sorry, I got odds opens. They're full now. All right, 20 to 27. 3-5 suited, you want to defend? Yes. Just barely, but yes. And that is a reasonable flop. Because we're going to hit a lot more of those 10s and 8s than they are. They bet 9,000 into 20, but check raise is going in, you guys. We can pick up 30K here. Don't want to see the nut flush draw, but most of the time they're just going to bet fold in the spot. Especially with our bounty not being that huge. They could think about this with ace high, thinking we don't check raise very many 10s, but we would check raise all of our 10s and 8s here, actually, so that wouldn't be good, but they might not know that. They could find a hero call with this hand. 52%! Oh, excellent. Excellent news. All right. That's sick. We do have the $1,000 Thursday Thriller going on as well, but we're obviously focusing on the bounty builder right now. Down to 18 now, so we ladder up spots. Open up the King Jack here. Get a call from Lars out of the small blind. Queen Jack 7, reasonable hand to check back here. Not protecting from very many things. We're going to be shutting down on this board a lot too. We'll check. 7 on the turn. Queen, by the way, does hit the small blinds range relatively hard. SVS checks. Can we get a bet in here? We're not really protecting from anything again. So I'm going to control the size of the pot once more. That is the danger. Of course, there's 4 bad cards on the river, the aces. And now we just can't get any value. We check it down. Ace King. All right, cool. All right, here we go, you guys. All in with the King Deuce. Got to fade them having a better hand. And then we actually got to win the all in, too, if they call. Which they can call with a lot of hands. They're all in. 16 to 16 right now. This will get us back up to 65K. Which would put us in 14th. Call by the E6. That is unfortunate. We hit a king, though. All right. I think a little bit of a slow roll attempt from Markerl. Did not pay off. We're going to fold the 3-4. And we are now back at 115K in 9th place. Let's go. King, Queen here. We're going to shove. Especially covering these 3 is not bad. So we're shoving into 2 people that actually cover us. If we get called, which is not our preference because we're probably behind or flipping, there's a bounty in play as well. So we're all in for the 17 big blinds. Folds to a sleep. Which is good. We fade the 2, potentially bust us stacks. Get a call here by Ace Jack. We have a flip. I mean, a flip where we're slightly behind, but we can maybe get there with a diamond or a king or a queen. No! Ah, man. All right, down at 50K. We're now the shortest in the tournament. Okay, 10-10. 10-10, chat. Let's go. See min raise from DMS. Gonna be all in, even against a 3-bet. We're gonna be all in with this hand. It's too strong. It's ace-3. Can we hold? Yes! We can hold. We're back to 100K. Woo! The 10 on the river. Oh, the 10 on the river. We're good. This is a hand right here. My goodness. We call Master K if they shove. Hand is a little bit too strong. They can shove a very wide range, including hands we dominate here. So we'll call. Give me energy, chat. It's 3-9. We're out for $616. I tried. And 13th. 13th in the 215 bounty, man. Let's ship the Thrilla instead. The 1K. Very big tournament. And the 5-6, are we going to defend against SVS Dubai? Yes. We're relatively deep, so it's a little bit harder to realize our equity, but that is sort of counterfeited by it being a bounty as well, so I think it's okay. And we have a gutter on this flop. We're going to start with a check call. Queen on the turn. I'm going to barrel this turn a reasonable amount. I don't mind check raising here with a gutter. We have a pretty narrow range for doing this. They're not going to give us a ton of credit for doing it without a good hand. So we're going to put in a check raise. Because, I mean, what bluffs really check raise? And give up on the deuce river. I think they just call, like, all of it. But if they're thinking about, like, what's our range for a check raising turn, it's really hard to come up with bluffs, which is why I like doing it with our 5-6. Focus on the 1K Thrilla. And get called in 2 spots on the paired board, but I think we have to check fold in three situations. In a 3-way situation here. I mean, our range has a slight advantage, but people are going to be really incentivized to be floating wider. And we're going to bet on the turn. But half pot. Get a call, king of clubs, check, and hot damn, 6 situation on the river. When they shove, because I'm assuming they would shove with bluffs or not, but it goes check, check. King 3 suited, I think we get to overcall here. This hand flops well enough. That's good. That's a good flop in the Thrilla. Let's go. Bit of 1875. The plan is to check raise again. We're going to balance our range by having all the flush draws in this spot and also having a 3. So I think a pretty normal spot to check raise here because our range has a lot of flush draws in it. They both fold. So we're obviously going to call against Fire Rusher here. And if Fire Rusher goes in for 6 big blinds, it's going to be worth a reshove as well. Because, you know, we're flipping-ish against this range. But it goes raise call. And now I am going to overcall on the big blind. Play dicey situations with the weakish ace. Well, I mean, this isn't so dicey. Now we just check raise. Same as before. Why am I check raising top and bottom pair? Before all of you ask, why not just call? Why are you so scared? I get it. I'm not scared. We're doing it because we have a lot of hands that are going to want to semi-bluff in this situation. So it just makes sense to check shove. We have, again, all of our flush draws, all of our 8-9s here. So balancing with some 2 pairs is a good thing. Here we go, you guys. Big double up potential. It's a big pot. Oh my God, hold! Oh. We get it in so good. Get it in so good. Yeah, we have 48% 3-ways. 48% 3-ways for a 77K pot. Yeah, dude.